When you do this with a narcissistic person, they will realize that they are extremely weak in front of you and suffer alone. Hello, everyone, in a new video and a new episode about narcissism. In today's episode, we will understand the problems in the narcissistic psyche, which are not just revealed by their weaknesses but also clarify how things go in a relationship. We can also learn how to avoid the problems and chaos that narcissists try to sow in our lives when we get involved in a toxic narcissistic relationship. Although my way of speaking is in a gender-neutral form to facilitate the transfer of information, it is essential to know that everything we discuss about narcissism is not specific to any particular gender, whether it's women or men. The narcissistic personality we are talking about can be either a man or a woman. Thank you very much for your support. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for helping share this message with those who can benefit from it. Let's start our episode right away and try to understand how we can deal with the constant anxiety caused by having a narcissistic person in our lives. But keep in mind that the methods we talk about may not be suitable for certain types of narcissists or the way they interact with us. So, we understand the narcissist's behavior to deal correctly depending on the circumstances of the relationship. It's essential to know that the energy you use to maintain a relationship with a toxic narcissistic person affects your strength and endurance clearly. Therefore, it is of utmost importance that you try to avoid getting into conflicts or arguments with the narcissist. The only result of these conflicts is the draining of your energy and spirit, while at the same time, it fulfills the narcissist's sick inner desires by involving you in conflicts. The narcissist is the only one who benefits from them. When dealing with a narcissistic person, you must be aware that you are dealing with individuals who lack any kind of healthy empathy or emotions. What distinguishes these personalities the most is their terrible selfishness coupled with a strong sense of entitlement. Narcissists have limitless emotional issues, and they spare no effort in creating the most problems, harm, and manipulation to ensure they get what they want. That's why our discussion revolves around how to deal with these issues and maintain our emotional stability and essential energy in life. Narcissists are experts at manipulating reality and know precisely how to manipulate your perceptions and thoughts to make you fit perfectly into their lives and their way of life. When a narcissist faces criticism or questioning of their personality, they turn into a tool and a machine for revenge. They will use any method and means to achieve their own goals. Because of this, it's crucial to prioritize your own emotional stability and deal in a way that allows you to maintain your emotional stability without causing psychological issues or draining your energy. A narcissist can never understand or be convinced that what they are doing is painful or harmful to you because they have a severe deficiency in empathy and lack any form of conscience. The narcissist is extremely skilled at playing the victim when they reshape reality to suit their manipulative style. When you have to deal with a narcissist, try to avoid getting into a battle with them to prove your point because you won't reach any result, and the narcissist will never be convinced of your perspective. This is the narcissist's way of dealing. No matter how much love and kindness you show to a narcissist, you will never be able to change their behavior towards you, and your patience or forgiveness towards the narcissist will not benefit you because attempting to repair or change a narcissist is generally futile. What a narcissist truly needs is for you to change the way you interact with them. In other words, try to show some firmness and strength in expressing your reactions directly. Show the narcissist plainly that you have nothing to offer them, and at the same time, ignore any criticism they may direct at you, making sure you are confident that their opinion holds no importance to you. When you interact in this way, try to express yourself with straightforward, emotionless language, and do not waver from your position, no matter what happens. Try to keep your communication with the narcissist very brief and not open to debate. In other words, do not give them the opportunity to argue and manipulate you. When you speak in extreme brevity, maintain your firmness, and let silence be your most potent weapon at this stage. Be confident in yourself to the utmost degree, and deal with this situation without any emotions. You can use silence with great intelligence and ensure very effective results from its use, guaranteeing its impact on the narcissist without a doubt. Trust me, once you become accustomed to using silence as a weapon to deal with the narcissist, you will find that your life has changed in a way that will astonish you. When you interact in this way, try to be very resolute, keep your responses concise, and focus only on essential matters or what you must deal with in your relationship with the narcissist, letting silence fill in the rest. Certainly, silence is the best option for you. However, there may be times when you feel it's necessary to speak or respond because, as we mentioned, dealing with a narcissist depends on the circumstances of the relationship and its developments. In other words, you will encounter specific situations where silence is the best way to deal with them and other situations where it's important to respond. The approach you take should depend on the specific situation you are facing in your relationship with the narcissist. You have the power to determine the appropriate and correct approach to dealing with the narcissist and to use the appropriate method for the situation you are going through. If you can remain firm in your stance and make the narcissist realize that they cannot change your way of thinking or your behavior, they will understand at that moment that they no longer have the ability to manipulate you, and everything they do is futile. They will then likely experience a breakdown, while you will achieve complete liberation from their harmful influence. In the early stages of narcissistic manipulation, try to be flexible because, at the beginning of the relationship, you will encounter an overwhelming amount of praise for your personality and admiration for it, known as love bombing. However, once this stage is over, the narcissist begins to reveal their true self and interacts with you with a lack of interest, criticizing anything you say, even if they initially agreed with it or praised it at the start of the relationship. When you find yourself facing this situation of devaluation, humiliation, and belittlement, do not pay any attention to their words about you, and do not engage with them as if it's a given fact. Instead, completely disagree with them, make it clear that their opinion of you doesn't matter to you, and let them know that your opinion of yourself is what truly matters. Try to maintain your stability with all your might, and you will find that the narcissists themselves will acknowledge their mistake, albeit unintentionally. And always remember that silence and your boundaries that you do not compromise on are your most potent weapons when dealing with a narcissist. Believe me, this is the best and most effective way to deal with narcissists, and the results can be astonishing and shocking to them. When you notice that the narcissist is trying to manipulate you clearly, and you are sure of their manipulation, your interaction with them must be with extreme firmness. At the same time, do not let anger take you away from your feelings or your stability. You must make the narcissist aware of the consequences that could happen if they continue with this manipulation. When the narcissist senses your seriousness in threatening that you will take a stand against their manipulation, they may temporarily change their approach. However, what's most important at this time is that your message has reached the narcissist, indicating that you will not tolerate anything they do. Do not forget that your steadfastness and calmness are the most crucial things for you to succeed in what we are discussing, without any nervousness. Your interaction should be conducted calmly, and, even more importantly, you should not show any anger or sadness in any situation because the narcissist expects and considers it a victory when they can get you into such emotional states. The narcissist will recognize from your approach that you are paying close attention to their behavior and are vigilant about it. It is possible that they will start to reduce their manipulative behavior with you, or at least they will handle you with caution and anxiety about your reactions. Narcissists suffer from a severe lack of self-confidence, and they always have a tremendous curiosity to know everything about others because of their inability to empathize. Therefore, you will find them spreading rumors and baseless lies to use them to interfere in the lives of others. It is crucial, when the narcissist talks about others or tells lies, that you show them that you are not interested in these matters or that the subject does not concern you at all. Try very hard to minimize your conversations with the narcissist or discussions with them when you feel that you are not able to engage in a conversation or discussion. Ask them to postpone the conversation to another time. In other words, avoid engaging in discussion as much as you can because their goal is to lure you into the trap of narcissistic manipulation. There are types of narcissists who appear to be friendly or nice initially, but they are complete narcissists. They deal with this type of narcissist as much as possible in silence and respond to them in the same polite manner, stating that you cannot talk right now or do not want to discuss this matter. The goal of what you are doing is to maintain your boundaries and not allow them to cross them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found it helpful. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions for improving the channel, please send them to me.